Hi everybody. I'm a day late for my update. I recorded an update yesterday and I decided it was just a little too depressing. This one probably will be too, but I'm just gonna, share my week with you and apologize for it being so depressing. So I will start with somewhat of a roundup, of my numbers. I don't have my paper saying what I weigh, but my highest weight, we'll start with my surgery. My surgery, starting with pre-op diet, was 255.8. Last week I weighed, I think, 207.4. And this week I was 206.2. So I lost 1.2 pounds this week, which seems to be a trend. I'm only losing about a pound a week, or maybe a pound and a half. And I'm going to not let that get me down. I feel like I might not even be getting enough calories. I'm really struggling with food, especially here lately. Just nothing sounds good. So maybe I'll eat a handful of chips because I haven't eaten anything else, and I know that's not a good idea. But it's just stress lately. So y'all know about my sister, and she actually is getting chemo today, and my brother-in-law just texted me and said she's doing so far so good. She had just started, so I don't, it's supposed to, she's going for the most aggressive form of chemo, because basically they've said that it's just something that's going to help keep her more comfortable. There isn't, they've told her it is not a cure. There is no cure for what she has, but it could prolong things for, she asked, well, how long do you think I have? And the doctor said, there is just no telling. The doctor knows of some that have lived for 3 years with some similar type of thing that she's going through, and are still living. And then it just depends on how her body takes it. So, there's that. And then last week, my mother 3 years ago was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 2 invasive. And she had a double mastectomy, and she had to have some lymph nodes removed on the side with the cancer. Well, last week she had gone in for a checkup. She had reconstruction done as well. And on the side that she had cancer, she had radiation as well. And the skin on that side was just not as viable because of the radiation. So they had to do a flap, which they had to take kind of a triangular shape out of skin, and they took it out from under her arm. And to make a flap to fit the implant. So she has scar tissue that runs all the way from the side of her breast to kind of her back. Well, in that area, she had felt a little lump, but she just thought it was scar tissue. Well, she went for a checkup last week and found out that her cancer is back. Talk about my world caving in. I just have to it's like, really? Really? You're gonna do this to me? Not just to me, but that sounds selfish, and I don't mean to me, but I'm like, my family is going through this, and my sister is my dad's daughter. So not my mom's daughter, but my parents are divorced too. But of course, my mother was in her life for a long time, and my mother loves her. But so this is, anyway, I don't know. It's hard. I don't have that food to go to because of all this, I can't eat away my problems anymore. I have to try to deal with them, and I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm a little more pissy with my kids and maybe my husband than I should be. I'm definitely feeling depressed, not wanting to do much, although I had a couple of friends texted me yesterday and said, you need to be ready at 8 o'clock. We're going to go. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to be ready, come to my house and know that we're going to be gone until at least 2. I'm like, okay. And in another situation, I told them, I said, if I refuse to do something with you guys, you need to come and get me, because I will try to crawl into a hole and just stay there and just not do anything, because that's what I do. And so it was good. We went to flea markets, and it was so fun. I actually got a really good deal on an armoire. So like $148 for this beautiful armoire. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, so that's what I've been dealing with. And I've been dealing with the fact that I no longer have my comfort, which would be food, to go to. And I've just got to work through this. And we will find out. My mother goes on Thursday for a PET scan. I'm just hoping that it is just, they did a biopsy of a lymph node. That was the lump. And I'm just hoping, hey, maybe it's just that lymph node, because it's on the same side. It's where the cancer was. She thought that they had removed a lot, but they just remove until the markers are clear, or however that works. They just go and take out lymph nodes and whatever in there until they get clear markers, no cancer cells and any of the. So maybe it was just that. Maybe she won't have to go through. There's a good chance she would have to do chemo, but maybe not. Pray for her, please, guys. This is my mom and my sister. So just, if you can, just please pray for them. Like I said, I'm just really, really, really hoping. She's great. She's doing great. She said, I beat it one time, I'll beat it again. But I just don't want her to have to go through it. She went through a very big depression with it, and it was so hard. So, I just really, really hope she's okay, of course. But other than that, I've been doing well. Haven't been exercising. Like I said, I've been lucky to get out and go do some things with my friends. But I'm going to work on that. And I think that's probably why maybe that's why I'm not losing weight as fast as some people. I had put on Facebook, I was like, I'm starting to compare myself, and I said I would not do that. But there's this one girl that had the same exact date as me, surgery date, and she's lost 80 pounds. How in the hell? And I see so many people that have lost, like, I'm 16 weeks out and I've lost 4 pounds this week.